Imagine a sprawling valley bathed in golden sunlight, where the earth seems to stretch out endlessly beneath an azure sky. This is not just any landscape, it's the heart of John Steinbeck's East of Eden, a place that becomes both sanctuary and battleground for the complex lives of its inhabitants. The Salinas Valley, with its rich soil and winding rivers, sets the stage for a tale of family, destiny, and the human soul. At the center of this story stands the Trask family, a dynasty built on the ambitious dreams and misguided passions of Adam Trask. Adam is a man haunted by his own past, burdened by guilt over a tragic mistake that led to the demise of his first wife and child. His second marriage to Liza Hamilton brings him two sons, Cal, the golden-haired prodigy with a heart as pure as the sun's light, and Aaron, his dark-haired brother who carries within him the shadows Adam fears most. The Trask farm, known simply as the ranch, is more than just property. It's a microcosm of America itself, a place where dreams can flourish or be shattered. The land is vast, offering endless possibilities for growth and prosperity, but it also demands a heavy price from those who seek to tame its wild spirit. Adam's vision is to create an idyllic home where his sons can find happiness and fulfillment, far removed from the corruption he witnessed in his own father's life. Cal and Aaron grow up in this environment, each developing their own distinct personalities shaped by both their individual natures and the expectations placed upon them. Cal is a dreamer, a boy who sees the world through an idealistic lens, believing deeply in love, forgiveness, and the inherent goodness of humanity. His relationship with his father is strained, but ultimately healing as Adam learns to understand and accept Cal's sensitive soul. Aaron, on the other hand, embodies many of the traits that Adam fears and despises in himself. His impulsivity, his anger, his desire for power and control. Aaron's path is fraught with conflict, both internal and external, as he struggles to reconcile his love for his brother with his own ambitions and insecurities. The Trask family is not without its outsiders. Liza Hamilton, Adam's second wife, brings her own complex history to the ranch, a woman marked by tragedy and resilience. Her relationship with the boys is marked by a mix of affection and tension as she grapples with the legacy of her past and the responsibility of raising two very different sons. As we delve deeper into East of Eden, we'll see how these characters are woven together through a tapestry of love, loss, and redemption. The Salinas Valley becomes more than just a backdrop, it's a character in its own right, shaping the fates of those who call it home. Steinbeck's portrayal of the Trasks is both deeply personal and universally resonant, inviting us to reflect on our own families, our choices, and the enduring struggles that define what it means to be human. In this world where dreams are built upon the ruins of past mistakes, we'll witness the power of love to heal even the deepest wounds. We'll also confront the harsh realities of a life governed by chance, fate, and the often unpredictable nature of human behavior. The Trask family story is one of epic proportions, but it's also deeply intimate, exploring the intricate relationships that make up our lives. So, as we embark on this journey through Steinbeck's masterpiece, let us immerse ourselves in the rich tapestry of the Salinas Valley and the complexities of the Trask family. It's a story that will stay with you long after the final page is turned, one that challenges us to look beyond surface appearances and see the truth that lies beneath. So, diving deeper into the heart of East of Eden, we find ourselves right at the crux of the story's conflict, the complex and often tumultuous relationship between Cal and Aaron Trask. These two brothers stand as mirrors to each other, yet their paths are as divergent as can be. Cal, with his wild spirit and rebellious nature, embodies the untamed side of human nature, while Aaron, driven by a sense of righteousness and duty, represents discipline and adherence to moral codes. The story begins with Tom Keno's tragic death in a barn accident, leaving Adam Trask, their father, a changed man. His guilt over his failure to prevent his friend's death seeps into everything he does, casting a long shadow over the family. This guilt manifests in his treatment of Cal and Aaron, leading him to favor Aaron for what he believes will make them a successful farming dynasty. Adam's love is conditional and driven by a desire for legacy rather than genuine affection, which sets the stage for Cal and Aaron's divergent journeys. Cal, from a young age, feels this favoritism keenly. His natural inclinations towards mischief and adventure are met with disapproval and punishment, while Aaron's studiousness and piety earn him praise and rewards. This dynamic creates deep resentment in Cal, who begins to see his father's love as a prize he must fight for or lose entirely. His rebellious nature is not just defiance, it's a desperate attempt to gain the recognition he so desperately craves. Conversely, Aaron's character is shaped by a sense of duty and an almost obsessive need to live up to the expectations placed on him. He sees his father's disappointment in Cal as a call to be perfect, to embody everything that Adam wishes he could have been with Tom Keno. This leads Aaron down a path of extreme religiosity and self-sacrifice, culminating in his decision to join the seminary and dedicate his life to God. The tension between these two brothers is palpable throughout the novel. Their arguments are not just about trivial matters, but touch on fundamental questions of identity, love, and morality. Cal's wildness challenges Aaron's rigid moral framework, forcing him to confront the complexities of human nature that he can't reconcile with his religious beliefs. Conversely, Cal's experiences outside the confines of their family farm provide him with a more nuanced understanding of the world, one that doesn't fit neatly into the black and white morality Aaron clings to. The conflict between Cal and Aaron is not just personal, it reflects larger themes in Steinbeck's work: the struggle between good and evil, the quest for identity, and the complexities of human relationships. Their story is a poignant exploration of how external expectations can shape internal struggles, and how the love we receive or lack can define who we become. As Cal delves deeper into his wild ways, he meets Lenny Small, a man with whom he forms an unlikely bond. Through their adventures, Cal finds moments of genuine happiness and fulfillment that are absent in his relationship with Aaron and Adam. This friendship challenges the notion that success or happiness can be achieved solely through adherence to societal norms or familial expectations. Aaron's journey, on the other hand, is marked by increasing disillusionment as he grapples with the realities of human suffering and sin. His strict religious views are constantly tested by the harsh truths of life, leading him to question his faith and his purpose. This internal struggle culminates in a tragic act that not only affects Aaron, but also rips at the very fabric of the Trask family. In essence, the conflict between Cal and Aaron is a microcosm of Steinbeck's broader themes: the search for meaning in life, the complexities of human nature, and the profound impact of our relationships on who we become. Their story serves as a powerful reminder that true happiness and fulfillment often come from within, not from external validation or adherence to rigid moral codes. So, as we continue through East of Eden, we find ourselves deeply invested in these two brothers whose paths, though divergent, are equally compelling and deeply human. Their stories challenge us to look beyond surface appearances and see the multifaceted nature of love, redemption, and the struggles that define our lives. In East of Eden, John Steinbeck masterfully weaves a tapestry of redemption and fate that resonates deeply with the human experience. The story of the Trask brothers, Adam and Charles, is at its core about the struggle between good and evil within each of us, and how our choices shape not just our own destiny, but also those around us. Adam's journey towards redemption is particularly poignant. Initially a man driven by pride and bitterness, his life takes a tragic turn with the death of his twin brother Charles at his hand. This event marks Adam deeply, forcing him to confront his anger and selfishness head-on. His subsequent marriage to Liza Porter, though fraught with its own set of challenges, brings him closer to understanding the complexities of love and forgiveness. Through his relationship with his sons, especially Sam, Adam learns to find grace in his actions and to embrace a form of redemption that comes not from external validation, but from internal peace. Charles Trask, on the other hand, embodies the darker side of human nature. His descent into alcoholism and manipulation is both tragic and inevitable, given the toxic environment he was raised in. Charles' story is one of missed opportunities for connection and love, leading him to a life defined by his own selfish desires and the resulting destruction around him. However, even Charles finds a semblance of redemption through Lenny Small, who sees his true worth and tries to help him find solace before it's too late. This subplot highlights how even those who have strayed far from the path of goodness can still be reached by genuine human compassion. The theme of fate versus free will also permeates East of Eden. Steinbeck presents a universe where certain events are predetermined, while others are influenced by our choices. The fates of the Trask brothers seem almost preordained, yet their actions, both good and bad, shape their destinies in ways that defy simple prediction. This duality is exemplified in the character of Lenny Small, whose simplicity and inherent goodness contrast sharply with his tragic fate at the hands of Curly's wife. His story forces us to question whether our fates are truly sealed or if there is room for change and redemption. Throughout East of Eden, Steinbeck delves into the nature of love and its complexities. The bond between Adam and Liza, though strained by their differing backgrounds and personalities, represents a deep form of commitment that transcends mere romance. Their love story is one of struggle and eventual understanding, mirroring the broader themes of redemption and acceptance in the novel. The character of Kathy Ames serves as a stark contrast to this. Her life is a tale of manipulation and revenge, fueled by jealousy and a lack of self-awareness. Kathy's fate is a cautionary one, illustrating how unchecked negativity can lead to self-destruction and the destruction of others. Her story underscores the importance of confronting our flaws and seeking redemption rather than wallowing in bitterness. The novel also explores the concept of legacy and how it shapes future generations. Adam's attempts to guide his sons towards a better life are influenced by his own childhood experiences, both positive and negative. This theme is evident in the way Sam and Lenny grow up, each struggling with their own demons but ultimately finding hope and meaning in their lives. Ultimately, East of Eden is a profound exploration of the human condition, urging us to confront our darkest impulses and seek redemption through love and understanding. It reminds us that no matter how far we may stray from the path of goodness, there is always a chance for transformation and renewal. In an era where cynicism and division seem rampant, Steinbeck's novel stands as a beacon of hope, inviting readers to look beyond their own lives and see the interconnectedness of all humanity. Reading East of Eden is not just about understanding a story, it's about embracing the possibility of redemption in our own lives and recognizing that we have the power to shape our destinies with every choice we make.